Hello everyone, hope so you all are good. And as you know that I have told you about IELTS and I have uploaded some videos related to the IELTS sections like reading, listening, speaking. And today I'm going to start writing section. Actually writing section is quite difficult for students because in the reading section like we are finding answers and we can write. We are listening answers and we can write in the listening section, and if someone is asking any question to us we have to respond the answer. But in the writing section, why it is difficult, why students cannot get score well? So today we are going to start each and everything in the writing section. You have to focus clearly here, then after you will come to know that how many things are there in the writing section which students really do not know. So that is why I'm going to start. Please look at here. Writing. The writing section is the fourth section of IELTS. And in the IELTS writing, there are the two types of task. Task 1 and task 2. There are two type of task 1 and task 2. And in the task 1, first of all, we should know that what kind of things we have to do. So, the first of all, we should know about the timing. Right, what is the exact timing of writing task 1? So it is clearly that the 20 minutes are there. If you will search about that on internet, so that is also like you will see that there are the 20 minutes in the writing section. If you are just under coaching of someone, your tutors, your teachers will tell you that 20 minutes in the writing section. But exact timing is this or not? Or 20 minutes are accurate for writing this section or not? So come here. First of all, I'm going to tell you that this is not proper timing. This is wrong timing, because if you are just imagining that you will write your writing section 1 in 20 minutes, so that is completely wrong. Why it is wrong? We have to write the answer in 18 minutes. We have to finish our answer within 18 minutes. Why 18 minutes? Because the proofreading is very necessary in the writing section. If you will avoid proofreading, so definitely your 0.5 bands will be deducted. So your 0.5 band will be deducted, so your score can be devastated. So please look at here. You have to focus on 18 minutes. You have to be habitual to writing task 1 within 18 minutes, and 2 minutes will be remaining for proofreading. You have to read out the all things which you have written, and you have to find out the slight errors, such as where have you where you forget the put in comma, where you have to forget the spelling error. So these kind of things you can recognize within 2 minutes. You can read out your answer because your answer is written by pencil, so you can easily erase that thing, easily erase that mistake, and can improve that. So that is why it is very necessary, because the thing is that when we are under the flow of writing, like we are just writing something, so we are in the flow, that time we have all the ideas in our mind, but that time we always neglect our slight errors, because that time we do not focus on errors or mistakes, we just focus on the content. So that is why there are many mistakes which we do in the writing section. And if you will not do proofreading, so that will be, I have told you, like 0.5 band will be deducted. So please don't do this, and you have to be habitual to writing task 1 within 18 minutes. And after that, if we talk about the word limit, so word limit is the 150 to 180 words. If you are writing task 1, so you do not have to write under 150 and just above 180. Why? Because if you will write 140, 130 words, so that time also your marks will be deducted. And if you will write extra like 200 words, 190 or 210, so then after your marks will be deducted. So that is why you don't have to do this mistake. You have to count your words, but one by one cannot count the word. You have to count the lines. Like you have written 3 lines in the introduction and you are writing 7 words in each line. So you will just count the table of 7, like how many lines are there. So you will count the table of 7 and you can add the word limit. So like that you can just count your word limit. So please just focus that word limit should be 150 to 180. So that is the accurate word limit for writing task 1. Now, how many paragraphs are there? Actually, students are really confused that how many paragraphs they should make. Why? Because some students are thinking like the 4 paragraphs are accurate. Many students think that like not 5 paragraphs or 3 paragraphs. Actually, in the like old content or old format, like in 2015-16 there was the format that you are writing like introduction and body para 1 and then conclusion, but the format has been changed. So that is why you have to write first of all introduction, that is the first para, then after overview second para, then body para 1 third para, and then body para 2 fourth para. These are the 4th paragraph you have to make in your writing task 1. Do not try to read the conclusion because we have just written overview. So if we have written overview, so there is no need to write conclusions. So that is why you have to make 4 paragraphs: introduction, overview, body para 1, body para 2. There are many students those are writing conclusions so far. So that is why I want to tell to you in the next video that why the conclusion is not necessary, why we have to write in overview, or why we do not have to write conclusion. So what is the difference between both, why we have to write only single like between both. So all the things I will tell you in the next video when I will give you the brief introduction, brief explanation related to the writing task 1. So these was the necessary things related to writing task 1. If you will be have any query, so you can put the comment and you can just ask any kind of thing whatever you want to ask. So now we will go to the task 2. Task 2. The timing is 40 minutes. Like in the writing task 2, that is called essay. That is called essay, and this was the graph. And graph कुछ भी हो सकता है, like diagram, process, whatever, that I will just explain you later. So task 2 is the essay. Essay means we have to write like the brief, we have to write the writing task 2 is the essay. So in the writing task 2, in the essay, what we have to do, so just come here. Timing is 40 minutes. Like within 40 minutes we have to finish our task according to the timing of institutions, coachings, and on the Google, whatever, wherever you will be searched. So wherever you will search, you will get this, that timing is 40 minutes for writing task 2. But is it accurate or not? Actually not. The accurate timing is 37 minutes. 37 minutes are enough to writing task 2. Why? Because 3 minutes will be remaining for proofreading. As same I have told you, if you will not leave your 3 minutes there for proofreading, so you will not come to know your slight errors, and if you will leave your slight errors there, so the 0.5 band will be deducted. So we do not want this, because if the 0.5 band will be deducted, so our result can be devastated. So please focus on that, like you have to write in within 37 minutes your writing task 2, and 3 minutes will be remaining for proofreading. It is very important for you. And now the word limit is 250 to 280. You cannot write 230, you cannot write 240. You have to write 250 to 60 to 70 or maximum 280 words. You are not allowed to write 290 or 300 words. So please just focus on that. 250 to 80 words के अंदर ही आपकी word limit होनी चाहिए. And how will you count? Like I have told you, you will count the lines and you will count that in the one line how many words you have written. So if the 7 or 8 words are written, so you will count the 8 table how many times, when how many lines are there. So your word limit will be ahead for you. So now paragraphs. How many paragraphs are there? Like in this section also the students are really confused that we should make 4 paragraphs, we should make 5 paragraphs, and how many paragraphs are there. So I want to tell you that there are the 2 types of format in the writing task too. You can frame the 4 paragraphs also and you can frame the 5 paragraphs also. How? Firstly, you will frame the introduction, then body para 1, then body para 2, and then conclusion. And if the essay is the problematic essay, like first of all the essay, the question is asking that firstly, what are the reasons, what are the problems, and what are the solutions. So these kind of essays front of you, so you can frame the 5 paragraphs by, in the first paragraph you will write reasons, the second paragraph you will write problems, and in the third paragraph you will write solutions. So there will be the 5 paragraphs. So it is up to the essay type. How many types of essay are there, and in which type of essay we can frame the 5 paragraphs, and which kind of essays we can frame, and which kind of essays we can frame the 4 paragraphs. So these all the things I will tell you in the upcoming videos, because I cannot tell you all the things together, because there are a lot of content which I have to tell you. So that is why you have to understand that 4 or 5 paragraphs you can frame the writing task too. And now these things are only the introduction of writing task 2. These things are only the introduction of writing task 1. So now I will just make you explain in the next video how many types of writing task 1. How we have to write introduction, how we have to write body para 1, body para 2, overview, and what kind of vocabulary we have to put, what kind of things we have to avoid. So these kind of things I will tell you clearly, and after that this is my surety that you will not face any kind of problem in the writing section, because the slight things we do not know in the writing section, that is why we always just face problems while writing. So that is why please just revise these things, what things I have told you. And if you are practicing at home to writing task 1 or to writing task 2, so please just try to make this timing. You have to try, you have to put your timer like 18 minutes. You have to try to write your answer, the complete answer within 18 minutes. The 1 to 3 days you will face any kind of problem, but after that, after 1 week, after 10 days, you will be habitual. So please try to follow these things, and these are very important things before writing we should know. And in the next videos which things I'm going to tell you, these are also very important for writing task. So please don't forget to watch my next video, because it is also very important for you. And if you think that these videos are useful for you, so please subscribe my channel and share with your colleagues, those are preparing for IELTS. Thank you so much for watching this video.